And hello, everyone, and welcome back to Conversations Live here in Mississippi at WYAD 94.1 FM and WYADonline.com, as well as joining us online through Cyrus Webb Presents. Glad you all could be with us as well. I was just saying to our next guest, it's hard to believe it's been 6 years since I interviewed Platinum Award-winning singer-songwriter Smokie Norful. At the time, we were discussing his book, Take the Lid Off, but he's getting ready this week for the release of his 7th studio album called I Still Have You. We're going to talk to Smokie not only about his musical journey, but also what it's been like for him to see the response to the new project. Smokie, thank you again for the time. Really appreciate it.
Oh no, thank you for having me on. I appreciate it. We can't do this it can't be so long next time.
Hey, well, look, you've been a little busy, Smokie, so I
I
don't
have.
want I understand that. Smokie, you released a single for this 7th studio album at the end of last year. What has it been like for you to see the way that the message has been resonating with people?
Absolutely amazing. I can't. It's hard for me to encapsulate it in words or to put it in words because uh, just to know that people, and I know this is going to sound, probably a little weird to some, but just to know that you're missed, it's a
Mm-hmm.
great feeling because for me, it means that there was an impact that was made. And that's the most important thing, just to be effective in music and ministry and to make sure that what I'm offering causes people to say, man, I missed that. I missed this voice. I missed this message. I missed the lyrical content. And that has been the greatest and the most rewarding feeling of all of this is to know that they're still holding on to, no pun, well, pun intended, they still have me and I still have them,
Right.
but that they're still holding on to the messages of hope that God has allowed me to present, both in song and even in preaching.
Yeah, Smokey, I want to talk about that because the thing about you that I think resonates so much with people of all ages, we have to say, is that you don't make it about yourself. And,
No.
and and even in reflecting on your career, and shout out to Two Hours Entertainment for setting up this chat with us, I thought about even your previous work. You have always given credit to God for your talent, for the message, and also where you are as far as how we look at success. Do you think that has been part of the key to your longevity, Smokey? Is that you know that this is much bigger than you?
Yeah, no, that is the key. Like I don't have to think, I don't have to wonder scripturally, biblically, and literally that is the key. I'm very deflective when it comes to receiving glory and honor, and I'm very deflective. And I'll even shoot back to God be the glory
Mhm.
because I do believe that he says, my glory will I not share with another. I do believe that when I honor him, he favors me. And so honoring him is priority number one. Seek first him, the kingdom of God and his righteousness. That to me has added all these other things, the accolades, the favor, the access, and even any acclaim. Andre Crouch, who's a incomparable, incredible songwriter artist from back in the day. He wrote a song, "To God Be the Glory," and one of the lines in the song says, "If I receive any praise, if I gain any praise, let it go to Calvary. To
Mhm.
God be the glory." So that's my life. That's my life's mantra, and I know that it is a source for sustainability and for even access.
Yeah. As you're getting ready this week to celebrate the 7th studio album, I Still Have You, Smokey, those words resonate for the audience as well. How does that reassure you that in spite of everything that's going on in the world, that the world is so divisive right now, that above everything that you still have God?
Well, it's my only hope. I think literally many of us would be cuckoo for cocoa puffs if we did not know that there is a God who has sovereignty, who has final authority, and who promised that it was all going to work for our good. So to know that is the difference in my entire existence. To know that there is God and God is with me. He's not just some transcendent, far off person, but He's also with me. He's Emmanuel, and so that I think that's what the world is missing. That's what we need is to know that there is hope. It's not hopeless. I don't care who's in the White House. I don't care what's going on in the Middle East. I don't care what's happening over here in this country, in that country, in this place, in this household, this culture, this community. The hope is that we have a God who loves us, who cares, who let his son die for us. And that's the amount of love and magnitude of love that he has for us. That to me is the only thing that keeps me sane, and it also be the thing that keeps us going.
Yeah, such a great thing. And you do have an audience. Of course, social media is one of the ways you've been able to stay connected with them. Smokey, talk to us about that experience. You have people, of course, you get to meet every day, offline. What has it been like for you to see the audience you have online around the world?
I cannot be honest. I'm not an online guru.
Mhm.
I might look young, but I'm from the MySpace era.
I understand.
So I have people around me who keep me abreast and aware of what's going on, and actually keep me connected to people via online. But that is a massive opportunity for evangelism. It's a massive opportunity to connect with people, to create relationships and foster community with people that are like you said, in other parts of the world.
Right.
We have over 30 something countries that are joining us on a Sunday morning worship. That is mind boggling. Because people are faithful with that. They're diligent. They become a part of our community, our family. So incredible to be able to share my music in the same way, and to know that it's reaching places that I never could pronounce, and or territories that I will never even go to. That is the most beautiful, massive opportunity for all of us in our artistry to be able to present in that way.
Talk to us about the story of this album, Smokie, for you. When people listen, of course, I was mentioning the title track earlier, I Still Have You, but when people hear the album, what do you hope they come away with?
Hope, healing, and empowerment. Those are the pillars of my life. Every CD, and I run into people all the time, and they'll say, "Your song got me through, and you really helped me." And I mean, that is the common denominator for all commentary that I get as it relates to my music ministry. And so it's because I have been able to, and God has allowed and favored me to give hope, healing, and empowerment to people through the songs, through the lyrical content. And I want them to walk away feeling that, knowing that there is hope, and they receive what they need out of those moments. This compilation, this body of work, it does no different, and I package it all different kind of ways. So that's the other beauty of it, is I've been able to be transcendent as far as demographics, and whether it's geographical, whether it's age, and so there's something on here for everybody. There is your ballad, the I Still Have You, which shout out to my sons Snow and Trey. I thank them for being contributors and helping me write this. Everybody else should thank them, because there would be no new CD if it were not for them.
Wow.
They pushed me into this, or pulled me into this. And so, of course, I'm in love with the process all over again. But this CD is all encompassing, because it's something on there for everybody.
Now, I began this conversation, Smokie, before we let you go, by mentioning that it was the book, Take the Lid Off, that kind of introduced me to you with our audience here. Can we expect another book from you? Well, you gave us another album.
I gave you another CD. Give me one thing at a time. One thing at a time. But anticipating, absolutely. I've even started taking my sermon series and turning them into books. So I'm going to do. There's something I'm going to do called the Victory Lap, where I'm going to go around the country just telling people about Jesus. It's not about sales. It's really about souls. And to accompany that, I'll be giving away digital ebooks of my sermon series, so that people can actually follow along and have their own manual, their own guide, and even courses that I'll offer to help empower and equip people. So yeah, there will be books coming. So for sure, just stay tuned. They're coming. Just give me a minute.
Right. Hey, well, look, again, you have a lot on your plate. Again, everyone, Platinum Award-winning singer-songwriter Smokie Norful has been our guest. Make sure you guys, depending on how you all are listening to us or watching us, you either pre-save or go ahead and support I Still Have You. And Smokie, how can our audience stay connected with you through your website? SmokieNorful.com. I am at Smokie Norful on Instagram. Official Smokie Norful on YouTube. They can go and see everything that I'm doing there: sermons, songs, new CDs, etc. And Smokie Norful, official Smokie Norful on Facebook. Love it. Well, Smokie, thank you again for spending some time with us. Really appreciate it. Looking forward to our next chat together.
Thank you so much, brother.
Yeah, and we thank you, our audience, for tuning in to another great segment of Conversations Live and Cyrus Webb Presents. Until next time, you all make it a great one. We'll talk to you soon. Take care.